Saturday. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good. We did not start a timer for the camera.
Okay. Yeah. You know what, Tyler? I'm doing shitty today. I'm very hungover, but we're living through it. I got like a 4-hour drive ahead of me after we record today. Your boy's running on fumes. We're living great.
That's good. You know, the Rolling Stone lifestyle. That's everything everybody wants to live.
I wouldn't call it a Rolling Stone lifestyle.
Shut up, nigga. I
gotta roll my ass back to work.
Nigga, I liked how it sounded. It sounded good. It was better than, oh, I just took a trip for the weekend and then I have to go back to work Monday. No, fuck you.
No, yeah, you're a Rolling Stone now.
Rolling Stone.
Yeah. You're industry.
Why not?
We're industry now.
I didn't say we. I said you are industry.
Why not have that Rolling Stone lifestyle?
It'd be super nice to have that Rolling Stone lifestyle.
Until you're like 60.
I ain't gonna make it there if I'm a Rolling Stone.
60 would be
Are
dope.
any of the Rolling Stones dead?
One.
I thought it was like 2 of them, like half of them.
I don't know. Nigga.
Maybe.
I don't know. Fuck with their music. I don't know.
Yeah, they were cool.
After that.
Speaking of fake industry,
today we have Carter Cloud Only podcast. Hello, Carter. How you been doing?
How y'all feeling?
We gonna make sure to milk this nigga. You notice how like every 5 months he got to be on the episode? If he blow up, yeah, y'all gonna watch all that shit. Eat that up.
Today, what you guys want to start off with today? How you guys feeling?
I want to start off with a happy birthday to Tyler.
Oh yeah, we're recording on Tyler's birthday today. Happy birthday.
Tyler.
Captain Yak is gonna come out tonight.
Captain Yak is coming out tonight, and we got Yak in the car, so don't even worry about it.
Hey, back outside, boys, part 2.
Hey, listen, hopefully it's a good night. I got blue balls last night, couldn't fight nobody, but hopefully tonight we fight somebody.
I got blue balls, couldn't fight nobody.
Hey, yeah. I'm not gonna fake. A nigga was texting my phone crazy last night. Did not know who it was. They were wilding. They were low key drilling me. Like there was some good insults in there.
Oh, I was starting to laugh.
It was funny. I wasn't mad. I was just really drunk and I was upset that I didn't know who it was because like I don't like mysteries. I don't like surprises.
Mm-hmm.
And then I texted him. I was like, all right, bro. Like I'm upstairs at 1899. Pull up. And they said, I'm 45 away. And I was like, bet. Like, I'm not paying attention. Like, 10 minutes later, they sent me a picture of 1899 from outside. So we went outside. Hey, yeah.
I love Carter. He's like, damn, they really your neck out there.
But we went outside deep. Like, me, Carter. Not Carter. You weren't there. Me, Phil, Tyler, Bernie. Like, we all just went outside, Edgar. And we're sitting there, and there's not a nigga in sight. Not one. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to get shot from behind the car.
Slinging slashing.
He was about the hash bringing, the mash minging,
the trash flinging.
I was about to say it was a very weird situation going on because it's like no one knows the number, no one knows who this person is, but he knows that Xavier's on a podcast.
He knew that my name. He knew I was on a podcast, and he knew I had a pig because he called me fatty, and then said wink, wink. I was like, bro, what?
I don't know who this person was.
They were funny though.
It was grade A trolling. I'll give him that.
This nigga was drunk. He was ready to fight people.
I was drunk though. I was ready to fight. Yeah, just because I was drunk. Because I woke up the next morning and I reread the messages and I was like, this nigga's really trolling. Like this is some Xbox 360 level like Black Ops 2 shit. Like this is great. So I was impressed.
I would just say, last night was a good night. Good little chill little thing. Nothing too crazy. Wish I could have stayed up to smoke with him, but nigga was beat. So, I had to go to sleep.
Abby's guest bed is the most comfortable place in their house. They have two like body pillows that are also memory foam, and they like overlap in the middle because they're both too long for the bed. And if you lay at the right angle, like you know how when mommy cats pick up their baby cats and they're just like that is how I felt. Like that shit was stupid, like dumb. And then I left the room and I come back and this nigga Edgar is laid sprawled out in my spot in the crater that I had made. And I was like, hey, he about to catch this Macho Man elbow drop. He gotta move.
I say, it was a good night. Loved going out. I felt like the best thing about going out is just being around people you like. Like, I felt like I would never go outside if I didn't have anyone that I liked going out with. Because I felt like I'm just stay in the house.
Yeah,
right. We got to bring Tyler out the house, and he likes us. He's a little cave goblin. He sits in the room all day.
Well, yeah, because I pay for the cave. I'm gonna be in that cave.
Hey, you know what? I can't argue with that.
Yeah, you can't argue that shit.
Monthly cave payments.
Because one day on YouTube I was looking up like cave
homes?
yeah.
And Mark called you a troll.
Ooga booga.
Oh, he did call me a fucking troll. I'm like, how am I a troll? This looks impressive. And he's like, there's gonna be so much water damage. I'm like, Mark, shut the fuck up. Do you think they just built in the cave without thinking what could go wrong? I don't know. Water damage. They didn't know that. Nigga, who are you?
Mark acts like he's not a homeowner, like he doesn't know random shit could just go wrong at the house. Regardless if it's freestanding or in a cave.
You know, it's one thing for someone to call you and be like, oh, like somebody tried to break in my house, or like, oh, a pipe burst or something. But if Tyler called you one night and was like, let me crash on your couch, you know, the tunnel collapsed.
A stalactite fell on my PS5.
He's gonna turn into a full caveman. He goes like tunnel fall.
Tabunga Patar.
I'm too short. I'm too short to live in a cave because then people are gonna say that I'm a fucking
You'd be folklore.
I'd be a dwarf. I'd be like a taller dwarf.
If you come over to Tyler's house for dinner, that nigga threw you a roasted deer leg.
Why a deer leg? You might as well just put the whole body over a fire. Start.
I didn't know how you ration, Mr.
Start
Troll.
Yeah.
Rotisserie deer.
Put some applewood, some shit like that on it. You know?
See, you already know how to cook it. You might as well
He's
go live
prepping
on.
for this cave lifestyle.
Ooga booga.
I hate this man to say ooga booga.
Can we call this episode Ooga booga?
He said, Tabunga Patar.
Oh, but just quickly, hey, thank you for watching this video, and also make sure you follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. You know, all the good things. You know. That'd be great. That'd be great of you. And share us. Please share us. Let your friends know about us.
Hey,
I thought this nigga was about to be like, and now a word from our sponsors.
Yeah.
What the fuck? These niggas came up. Hey, I thought you were really setting that up, bro.
And this is where your ad can go. But no, it's been a good thing. January is always a good month for me. I want to say the first 14 days always great. Something wild always happens within the first 14 days. But after those 14 days, I use up all my good luck for the year, and everything just goes down.
You get 2 weeks of good luck and 50 weeks of shame. Shame and sadness.
54 weeks of shame and sadness.
How many weeks was that, Tyler? 54 weeks?
It's 52 weeks in a year.
Is it 52?
That's why I said 50 weeks of bad.
Oh, I was wrong. My bad. I apologize.
That's why your time be so fucked up. This nigga don't even know where the good and bad is.
Cave math.
He said, carry the stick.
I wanted to say,
Ooga
I just say this shit was the beginning of last year, the first 2 weeks. Amazing, great. From New Year's to my birthday, they were all amazing. After that, everything just went down. Just not good after that.
I just am never having a good time. So like, can't relate. I don't know. My birthday's always kind of cool.
So that's sad.
I don't remember a lot from my birthdays, so
I assume
I had a good time.
I got more drunk on Phil's 21st birthday than I did on my own 21st birthday somehow.
You got more drunk on my 21st birthday than I got on my 21st birthday.
Yo, what about my 21st birthday?
What are you doing for your
Nigga, aren't
21st?
you like 34?
In some states, but
Yeah.
in my home state, it's soon.
I'll never forget the first time Carter was drinking in my house. And like my mom was just like, oh, like, yeah, like, da, da, da. And she's like, yeah, like, how old are you again? And he's like, 19. She just took the can from him. She was like, I thought you were like 22. He was like, well, I'm 26, I'm 22, and I'm 19. It just depends. For Shody's on, I'm 17 and I'm the GOAT.
I'm just to say that's kind of wild. Like 34 in some states, but in Ohio, he's only what 20?
Nah, yeah, I'm 20. I'm 29. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That nigga in Kent was funny though. That the funniest. He said, "You might be 26, but this isn't your ID."
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
He was doing his job.
That shit was nuts.
Carter was so mad that man knew the difference between black people for once. Because he looked like they're all the same type looking nigga. He had the Bass Pro Shop hat on.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Can't stand the Bass Pro Shop hat. That whole little fashion trend needs to die off. It's corny.
When black light skinned dudes wear them with the pit vipers, and it's just like, no, they got you. You only fuck white women named Melissa. Like,
You're only fucking white women.
You're one
no
of
more
the-
white women, bro.
Why are you lying for the camera?
Why are you capping? We love white women.
Listen, they're bad for you, bro.
Go ahead, spit your PSA.
This
Hey,
nigga,
time out,
lying. I walked
White
in the
women-
studio
What
today
were
and it
you
was
doing
snowing.
today?
I was gonna say I walked in this bitch and it was snowing. I need my winter coat.
Listen. They're no good for you, all right? Take it from me.
Hey, Cameron, he's a fucking liar. Fuck that nigga. I don't know what he's talking about. White women are great. Women, period, are great. Just about how you handle yourself.
Hey,
No. That's the thing. Niggas just be men just be doing too much, and then they get like then they be like, damn, like they reflect and they know that they did a little much, and be like, damn, I really gave it up like that.
I can't relate to that either because
That's
every
cap,
woman,
nigga,
every woman I've ever been with has said that I haven't done enough.
Uh,
That's why I'm right here on this podcast and not in the arms of a loved one.
See, guys, there's a way around all of this. Gaslight them.
gaslight them, manipulation. You know?
Okay,
All the good
Tate.
shit.
Y'all are some sick Negroes.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, Tate.
Come on, it's just a joke.
Yeah.
So those little jokey jokes.
Comedy style.
I'm about to say no.
Like a liar.
Be honest. After you beat or you get off whatever you want to get off, you don't just think about you don't just sit there and think about how you got that off. You just don't sit there you're like last week. I didn't fuck nobody last week, but I would say this. I was I look back. Yes, I was drunk, but I look back on some of the things I was saying while I was drunk, and I was like, why did I say that? I know I lied.
All right.
I lied like fuck. Why am I know I'm not gonna beat, and I'm really giving it up like this for no reason. I need to stop.
See, the crazy part is because I give it up like crazy, I'll put on a Hall of Fame chop performance, but it doesn't matter because I'm fumbling at the end of the game. I can have 600 yards rushing, but I'm fumbling on the goal line in overtime because it don't matter. It don't matter.
Shitty in the red zone.
I'm dog shit militia in the red zone.
Shout out to Ben Reaper,
Yeah, shout out Babytron.
Prince of the Men. But no, yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler. Shout out Baby Trump.
Shout out Baby Tron. That's what I'm talking about. I have no problem.
But no, I feel the time saying like, man, like girls, like niggas are low-key say anything to a girl. Like,
Yeah, how else are you getting them back to the cave?
I was gonna say that's
Like-
me. I'm niggas. Like,
I really told this girl that I be watching Grey's Anatomy, bro. I don't watch that shit. Never seen it before in my life.
Yeah.
yeah, she saw a tall chocolate dreadhead talk about some Grey's Anatomy. She gave it up that night.
She dead ass. We laid down. We started watching Netflix. She was like, she started talking about the shows she watched. So you ever seen Grey's Anatomy? That's my favorite show. I'm like, Grey's Anatomy. I love that shit.
Did you like Google it a little bit?
They didn't Google shit. She was like, so how'd you feel about? I'm like, shit, man, I was fucked up. and then afterwards, I'm like, why the fuck did I even say that, bro? Like,
Did it work?
oh, it worked, but I don't. Why did I say that?
But that's the thing. Like, even though it works, you still sit there and question yourself. Like,
As a man.
what did I do?
Did I really
to make
have
this
to
work?
do
Like,
that?
I did. I could have been honest.
It's not even that. It's like did I really have to do that?
Right.
Like I say, okay, I ain't trying to talk about myself, but like last weekend, I was just saying some of the keywords that person wanted to hear from a person, and I was like, damn. And I sat back, I was like, damn, why did I say all that shit? I know I didn't mean all that shit. I ain't trying to do none of that shit right now. Kids. Family.
Oh, you're tripping.
Whoa,
You're tripping.
wow.
Oh no, never.
I
You
didn't know
were-
you was taking it there.
I was gonna say,
I thought you were telling white
Like, I
lies,
was-
bro. that nigga committing mortal sin. What the fuck?
Hey, all I gotta say is, I've been a better man.
Oh yeah, you're wildin'.
That day was
can't get up. He's like, got to
that
get
day,
back on my feet. So I
that
can
night,
tear
I was
shit up.
that night I was not the best man I could be. I sometimes I mess up sometimes.
Tyler, sometimes the better men just don't win.
You
Look at
not
Chael
right. You're
Sonnen
not
and
wrong.
Anderson Silva. No, he never lost a round, but he lost a fight.
Lost several fights, but undefeated on the rounds.
He never lost a round.
Uh,
That's me. I ain't never lost a round.
You lose every fight.
I lose every fight. Every fight. Just get slept at the end.
I'm so excited for the fights to come back.
So am I. I'm about to bet all my money away.
Today,
Shout out Ohio.
today's the 14th, right?
yes, sir.
Oh, this is the first card of the year.
Oh,
It's a shitty card.
Yeah.
hold on. I just need everyone real quick. Because next week when I'm correct, I just want everyone to know that I told these niggas too, and they didn't listen.
All right, he's about to tell you his wild card weekend playoff thingy. His parlay.
Look at me, because I posted this on Facebook,
Because
Instagram.
all Ohio niggas do now.
Y'all niggas should have betted.
Gamble.
Are you about to bet their life away?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Yes,
the
pretty much.
The crazy part is I'm not even betting though. Like I'm legit just telling niggas what to do because I don't want to get gambled.
Oh, you just giving out.
I'm giving out.
He said, "I want to play with their money."
Yeah. Look, San Francisco 49ers are gonna beat the Seattle Seahawks. The Los Angeles Chargers have to travel to Duval and Jacksonville. T-Law's really about to whoop that ass. Trevor Lawrence is going to put a beating on the Chargers. They beat the shit out of them earlier in the year. I want to see it again. They did it at SoFi. That they can do it in Duval.
I hope they lose by like 1 point. I hope Jacksonville loses by 1 point.
I'm gonna lose my life by 1 point if that happens.
Ooh.
The Dolphins.
A little much.
Dolphins travel to Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Bill's gonna spank them.
Probably. Yeah.
Papa Josh got to get his shit off.
Two is not playing.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't play anymore. They scrambled that man this
He's
season.
mangled. He's mangled. The Giants are traveling to Minnesota, and I just want y'all to know, New York Giants are going to beat the Vikings. New York Giants are going to beat the Vikings. They're just a better coach team. The Vikings are talented. They're good.
Time out.
They are fraudulent. They are. Their wins don't add up. They really get ran up in. Like they beat my Jags like 40-7 or whatever, but they also lost 2 games like 40-3. That's okay. I never said the Jags were good. They shouldn't even be where they are. The Titans just lost 7 games in a row after like being like what 7-2.
Yeah.
Like they shouldn't even be there. I just think the Chargers are bums.
Okay.
The Ravens play the Bengals. Even with Lamar playing, if he plays, it's
He's
Joe
not
Shiesty.
playing.
Joe's going to the Super Bowl back-to-back years. Joe's
Lamar's
going.
better.
Lamar is better, but we ain't talking about that.
Lamar
right now.
is better, but the Bengals are better.
Keep going. Speed through it. Pick it up. Pick up. the
Cowboys play the Buccaneers. Honestly, I can see that game going either which way, but I really got to give it to Old Man Brady. Old Man Brady is going to defeat Dak Prescott, even though that they have a shitty team and a shitty record. They do have to play the GOAT at home.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's old.
No, he's
and the nigga
Tom.
hasn't been playing
He is
good.
Tom.
Brett Favre retired, came back, went to the Jets, and then went on a Super Bowl run. And only lost to Drew Brees and during Bounty Gate, 2 during Drew Brees' like prime.
All this talk about Brett Favre, whatever the fuck.
Huh?
Brett Favre.
Sound it out.
Let's talk about Ric Flair.
The GOAT?
The GOAT.
The drip guy.
Let's talk
True.
about Ric Flair.
Let's talk
What
about
about
Rick.
Rick?
What about him?
You talk about the wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing, son of a gun?
Yes. I don't know. I just wanted to
My
decide.
favorite
I ain't
football
gonna
player.
lie to you. Rick, I was just watching. Is it Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
The
podcast?
No, Cody Rhodes. What's his dad's name? Dusty. Like watching old clips of Dusty and Rick, and they're just out there, just like
Wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, wow, these niggas were Rolling Stones. I most definitely see Ric Flair getting his absolute shit off in his day.
He was Ric Flair. What were you going to say to him? If Ric Flair could do what he wanted.
Ric Flair was probably wearing the robe at the airport.
That's
Why
crazy.
wouldn't he?
That's mad crazy.
Woo!
Can you know how famous, how popular, and how loved you have to be that no matter where you go and how big the United States of America is, that anywhere you go, a random stranger you've never seen before knows you by a single sound, and you hear that everywhere?
I would love it.
That's got to change your brain chemistry, man. Like that he's not a regular man.
He's not a regular man. He's
Ric
Will
Flair.
still.
Can you imagine how famous, how different Tyler might be if no matter where he went in the world, he heard, how? How?
That's like Stone Cold's what?
Time out. Hold on. If people came up to me and kept just yelling how, I feel like, all right, cool. I feel like after the first few times, I'm like, oh, it's cool. Haha, they know the podcast. Like the 100th time, I'm like, all right, so listen, don't yell yet how in my face, because I'm gonna.
What if they switch to Ooga Booga?
Ooga booga.
I'm not spitting on them. What? Okay, I was on Instagram and I was scrolling, and I think it was like Kareem, and he was telling this story about.
Wait, Abdul-Jabbar or
Yeah.
Hunt?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, it's Abdul-Jabbar.
So he was telling the story about Wilt Chamberlain and how this short guy asks Wilt, like, because they were on an elevator. He asked Wilt, he's like, "How's weather up there?" Like, because tall person, short person joke, whatever. And then he said Wilt Chamberlain just spit on the man.
Ooh.
He spat on him and said, "It's raining."
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I'm like, that can't be true. Because first off, I do believe it. I believe it because I don't think Kareem is the type of person that would necessarily lie. But then at the same time, I think basketball players in like the early 80s and
like 60s through 80s, they were bad men. They
were just
thugs.
I want to say
they were thugs.
Something like that.
Thugs. The entire Pistons basketball organization was thugs.
They were the bad boy Pistons.
They were the bad boy.
They were some bad boys.
But I just actually recently rewatched like Malice in the Palace, that whole shit. That was nuts.
Almost definitely.
Ron Artest.
Bro, that shit.
Yeah, when he got in the crowd, started fighting the
But
fans.
the thing is, bro, that whole team, that was a team full of like
dogs.
Some of them.
Yes,
What do you mean by that?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Those ones that aren't the good ones.
What?
What you mean by that?
Whoa!
See, he be fucking with the white women.
Mark's
Mark
still here.
No, I'm playing.
He said I had to keep the energy.
That was a team full of real niggas, bro. Them niggas was not going for that shit, bro.
Those was the niggas that if you showering and there ain't no shower heads open and 3 of them walk in, you got to give your shower head up.
You know what
I
I'm
don't care if I still got suds on me. I'm waiting my turn.
No, they gonna be.
The water could be cold when I come back.
Which takes us into our next segment.
What's happening?
What do you do? All right.
I don't know.
This is a question I had last night. We were talking about this in the car.
Soapy meat picks
We were like, what are y'all more worried about in jail? Gang members
or
booty
gang
bandits?
rape?
Gang members.
Gang members.
I feel like booty bandits are kind of. It's more. You got to play politics with the bussy.
With the pussy.
You know.
Hold
it's
on.
No,
Hold on, nigga.
It's a
You're
little
not getting that. You're not gonna tell me that you politic with pussy.
I mean, either way, you got to play politics, and one can end up with you getting like beat up and stabbed, and the other one is like, oh, I could just talk to somebody else, and like, I can join a gang and not get my booty taken. But I feel like there's less people taking butt than it used to be.
Booty is essential.
Wait,
Like
hold on.
You know, like I feel like it depends on the prison, and especially if like you got to be in like a max or a much bigger,
Pretty
and-
much
like
you
Alabama
gotta, you gotta
penitentiary.
be
Yeah,
you gotta
like,
be
you
you gotta be
have
put
real
away for a
charges,
minute.
You're serving years.
Yeah,
like,
you ain't coming out no time soon. You gotta be
it's not
around
white
people.
collar crime that's getting
Yeah.
your butt taken.
No, yeah, we talking about real deal. Like, we talking about Rikers.
No, Rikers is not that. Rikers is a holding facility.
Hey,
But they be holding this for a long time.
And that's the problem with
Right,
Rikers
that's
because
the
they
problem.
hold people for a very long time.
They be making niggas hold cheeks open too. That's
Exactly, bro. A man's butt is more important than food.
I gotta.
Whoa.
You know, that's what they say. That's what I'm just going by what I heard, bro. A man's butt is more
The
important
booty
than food.
warrior.
It's more important than life.
I got a question for y'all.
What's
What's your
happening?
question?
Y'all in jail, right?
Yeah.
And this dude come up to you, and he go,
Bits in your butt.
pretty much. He basically say, "Look, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I got a shift right now. Either you gonna help me take my cellmate butt because he took my honey bun, or I'm gonna take your butt and kill you. Are you going to take that nigga butt, or are you gonna fight the
I'll
dude in
hold
your
you
So
up.
cell?
I also have to take his
No,
butt.
yes,
or
you
is
have
he
to.
saying,
You gotta
like, I
stroke
gotta
him.
hold him
No,
down?
you gotta help. You gotta stroke and
I don't want
everything.
to do either of these things.
I was saying,
But if
I
it's
mean-
a stroke or be stroked mentality, I
stroke or
guess
be
it's stroke.
yeah,
I guess. I don't know. I'd have to
said
be in
stroke
that
or
position to really think it out.
All right, Phil. Look,
because if I'm in
Carter
the position,
took my honey bun.
Yo,
Carter took your honey bun. Okay.
Right now, I'm talking right.
why I gotta
Right
be
now,
it though?
today, here and now.
I thought this nigga about
Carter took my honey bun, and I'm telling you right now, either we gonna hold him down, or you gotta get it. What you doing?
Is this cancelable?
Well, if it's Carter,
No.
No, because it's a skit. I'm trying to put him in
It's
the
just a
world.
skit.
I'm trying to put him in the world.
All right, wait.
Carter got a dumper on him, so I guess it's stroke.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would,
Am I getting that one off?
No.
yeah.
Hey, can
yeah.
you hold on? Can you just get up and do a 360 for the camera?
What the
You know
fuck
you wanna
is
hit
this
that
fucking?
360.
Yeah, y'all tripping, bro.
We're practicing for when we have the OnlyFans girl.
We're not gonna make her do this.
Can't sniff his chair though.
I don't want to sniff his chair. I can smell that from here.
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
I
it
feel
feels
like-
good to be back with my guy. This nigga's tripping. Oh,
So I only come around when I want to be berated and sexualized.
Man. Carter, you know us very well. You've seen us highs, lows, whatever. Which one of us is the worst? Who says the worst shit? Who gets off the worst shit?
Easily Xavier. You're a close second.
Okay.
Tyler third. Marcus fourth, obviously. Yeah.
Can you give us some examples? Some highlights.
Some highlights.
Secret time.
Xavier, I can go on for like an hour. I can go from wanting to have intimate relations with pregnant women.
Whoa.
Whoa.
When did I say that?
Probably last week.
Oh, never mind. I know exactly who you're talking about. Never mind.
I don't want to say names.
I did say that.
I can go on to him wanting to lick women clean.
That's kind of a staple.
Oh yeah. The list. Him wanting to, you know what I'm saying?
Sniffing chairs.
Sniff chairs and swallow farts and all type of shit. He's a sick man. When it comes
Xavier is the type of guy to buy bath water.
Yeah, he would buy bath water. He has a silicone.
Hey,
Can I say this on
Yeah,
there?
you said it.
Can I say this on there?
Go ahead.
You got a silicone booty.
I have 3 of them.
What you up to? 2 more?
Somebody played my collection by future.
I already had 2 small ones. I just got like the big jelly one.
You get the Pipe Dream Extreme with the legs.
No, that's next actually. Like I have an Amazon cart, and
When
then
I-
they go by tiers.
Whenever my mom would ask me what I wanted for like a birthday or for Christmas, I would just send her that.
The big gelatin booty.
The big fake silicone booties. She used to get so mad. But it was funny.
She never got you one.
No.
What would you have done if she dead ass like 1 year? Like that was like the 4th present you opened. So like you still
I
had shit.
would get so many flicks holding it.
I'm not gonna fake. If I opened that, I would walk straight to my room. I'd walk out of Christmas. Like I would come back.
That's your, you know, you got like your holiday classics planned, chestnuts roasting over the open fire. You just are in the back room.
You know the video of Donkey Kong? He's like, that's me.
Sick individuals. Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's grade A nasty. He really just said I would walk out of Christmas. Like I'm like, oh, I open this. He got 5 more presents underneath the tree. Ain't even worry about him.
The Grinch meat grew 5 times that day.
Oh nah.
Don't you be like? I felt realistic question. Do you just like start getting like raw, like just numb? Like, do your shit just start hurting because you be like going crazy too much?
Let me tell you a crazy story.
I know exactly what you're about to say. That's my next point.
What?
Go ahead, tell the story.
So, when I worked at Lincoln Electric,
Yep, that's the one.
yep, there was a time where I wasn't sleeping at all, and so I stayed up for 2 days straight, and like I started hallucinating at work. There was a time where I was standing at my machine, and I deadass fell asleep standing up and just collapsed to the ground, and like in this 2-3 day stretch, I was like very sleep deprived, and apparently I didn't remember this till after I had fell asleep the very last day. It was going into my off day, and I woke up and I was like, holy shit. So I guess I was up for like 72 hours, and other than working my 12-hour shifts, I wasn't doing anything but like beating my meat. And the weekend before, I had a girl over, and you know, we did what adults do.
Even though she was 18.
Sick story.
What? Hold on, no.
Yeah.
First off, you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
I was lying. My bad. Jeez, take a joke.
Nobody heard this nigga?
No, I heard
I
it.
didn't hear.
I heard it.
I don't even want to tell the story.
Yeah, finish the story.
Continue the story. Continue the story.
So-
You're a sick man.
My meat is starting to hurt, and I'm hallucinating, like, cause like I haven't slept, and I thought I had herpes, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm in the work bathroom, like I was in the bathroom for like an hour and a half, just staring at my meat, like analyze, like holding my shit, pulling back skin, flopping and looking and patting and just looking up herpes on Google, holding the meat up to the phone, like, just trying to
Get
look
the side by side.
like, yeah, like literally, I was and I was like, oh my god, like I have to tell my mom I have herpes, like this girl gave me herpes, or I might have had it before and I wasn't showing, and I have to tell this girl that I gave her herpes, like I'm gonna kill myself. So I go home and I fell asleep, and I woke up like 16 hours later. And then I was like, oh, damn. So I went to the bathroom. I went to check my meat again. And I'm looking at it. And I'm just like, oh, this bitch just rubbed raw. Like, like I just got a helmet head because I've just been up not doing anything but playing with my meat.
rub the skin off this shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's
so yes,
crazy.
I have rubbed my meat raw before, Tyler.
That is so.
That bitch looked like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Raincock. Like,
Oh
it
my
was-
god.
That is
Niggas
sick.
out here rubbing their meat raw. That's wild. Hey, if you're rubbing your meat raw, you just
That's what I get for not using lotion.
not even that. Just calm down. It's not that serious. The nut's not that important. I promise you.
Yeah, I need to practice celibacy, bro.
Is that right?
I'm actually starting my journey.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You about to
Well,
take
well, yeah. You can't fuck anyone else. You're swearing off white women.
No, that's not why I'm doing it.
This nigga ain't never seen a black coochie in his life.
That's not true.
You don't even watch.
The day he came out.
He don't even watch ebony porn.
That's not even true. First of all,
He watches Kazumi squirts and white women.
I do enjoy. No, stop! 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 Damn it! Shit. I like all women. Like I don't know what's up with y'all. Everybody always say, I like all women, bro.
But
That nigga Carter in one of his songs was talking
a lot more.
Yeah, he was talking about how he loves Latina women in whatever song it was, and then
Yeah,
popped out with a white woman the next week.
What that one dude say, pull in front of me, I tear it up live right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bro. That's actually my favorite genre of women. I ain't gonna lie. This is the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
I ain't seen you in Painesville in a minute, Carter.
I was just there.
In Township with a white woman. Township, nigga's a liar.
I was in the city.
You know what? Now we were just talking about this. Now that Carter is OBP, we have more than just the core 4 members. Carter's taking the 3 spot over Tyler with the sick shit he's getting off because he lies. He's a liar.
How am I a liar?
He's a how? You sound like someone else right now. This nigga embodied Mark and Tyler all in the same day. How?
Listen, I like more than just white women, bro. I like, bro.
No, we get it. You like black women. You like Latinas.
love
You
all women.
love
I
white
love
women.
all women, bro. If a bitch is purple, if she bad, I'm with it.
Yeah, and then he's gonna take the paint off, and she's gonna be white. Like nice cosplay.
Y'all are tripping, bro. Y'all are tripping. Over here, we love all women, bro.
exactly. No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
In
It
2020,
just so happens that all the
Except-
women I love are typically sometimes white.
you know what we gonna do?
Actually, I'm gonna just break it down right now. I just put in cards. I'm dope.
That's fair.
I don't.
Hey,
I
that's,
don't,
hey,
I don't go
nothing
for
wrong
shit.
with that.
I don't go for shit. You'll say if it falls to me, it falls to me. And
I get
understand
it.
that.
You like.
no fun.
I was gonna say you like the tropical jungle. I get it. You like exotic women, but you just live in a blizzard constantly.
no.
You got.
He want to go. He want to go down south.
He do. He
but
want to go to the
he just-
islands.
He just
It's
stuck.
just hard to
He
escape
just stuck in
Wisconsin
Canada.
over
They
here.
say this nigga is Canadian, eh?
Yeah, he just
bro.
stuck. He just stuck in the North Pole. He want to go. He want to go to Africa. He want to go to Brazil.
Most of the girls that I be with, bro, is because it's like
Oh my
The people
God,
you
you're a
surround yourself
rapper.
it's always like either I meet them at a show, which is predominantly white people, or it's from like a friend. Like a friend might be messing with somebody, she might have a friend, and the friend is always white. So I mean, like,
And he just.
I literally talked to a black girl the other day when I was with you at ATC.
For like 3 seconds. You said, "Excuse me, ma'am," so you could walk over to the white woman.
That's
behind her.
not even hey, y'all tripping.
No, he did talk to the black woman. It was actually nice. That's where the I was laying down some riz that night. I'm not gonna fake. Whew.
I went up to her. I was like, excuse me real quick. I was like, cause I talked to her before that whole shit, and I went back to her. I was like, wait, what's your name again? She was like, whatever, and I was like, and she had butterfly locks. I was like, your hair's tough. Like, you said third. She was like, oh yeah. Like, so then she was talking, and she was like, oh, I make music. I was like, oh shit, me too. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So then she was like, I was like, let me get your number. Then boom, I got her number. I texted her. She never responded. So I mean, like,
This nigga started. Hey, he the type. He started freestyling over the club music.
oh no, I don't.
If I ever saw Carter freestyling over the club music, I'm recording it so fast, and he will never live it down.
Oh hell no.
Carter, I gotta
what's
ask.
Wrong, what's wrong with freestyling?
You
with
know
club
exactly
music?
what's wrong with stop playing with me.
He's a rapper. I understand it. They do that. They sit there in the club like, nah, this nigga ain't really get off like that. But I got me.
No, but think about how loud the club is
If I'm
and
the
how
DJ
loud.
and I see that happening, I'm turning it up. She can't hear what he's saying. I'm not letting him get
No,
that
that nigga Carter be standing in the middle of ATC like, "Hey, DJ D-Ray, cut the beat."
Carter, I gotta ask. You ever flirt with a girl and you hit her with I wrote this about you?
I just added that to my arsenal.
Okay.
I did just add that to my arsenal.
Did you get it off?
I got it off. I got it off.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Different.
One time I sent a girl one of Carter's songs because she knew that I always am like at the studio, or used to always be at the studio with him. And I told her that I was a ghostwriter, and I was like, yeah, like I wrote this about you. I used the I wrote this about you, and it wasn't even my song.
That's crazy.
You are a different type of
sick
sick.
man.
You are a different type of sick. Like,
You know-
really are.
No, my boy Zay, he got me. He got me in that bag, bro. We recorded this song.
Does they seem like he's the guy
He
that's gonna
is
hit
that
line?
nigga. I swear to God, he loved that. He loved doing that shit. But no, he was like, just send her the song. Cause I didn't know how to text this girl. He's like, just send her the song until you made it about her. I'm like, all right, bet. So I sent it to her. I was like, damn. I said some bullshit, and from there, I mean, you just seen her leave. So I mean,
Oh, come on. We witnessed that.
that shit was
Boo.
Boo that person.
tough. That shit was tough.
Yeah, that brother starving.
Woo.
I've cracked a lot of jokes over the years about how I'm trying to be a bigger hater than Tyler.
Yeah.
And I'll say sick things to out-sick Xavier, but I realize I can't. I can never out-sick Xavier.
You can't
It's an
out-sick
impossible.
Xavier,
It's
and
an
you can't
impossible
out-hate
venture.
Tyler.
Both of them are impossible ventures, and that's
Tyler's
why
a
it's so
natural
fun to
hater.
do.
That's
But I think
so
I'm starting
crazy.
to lose the race right now. I'm losing my lead to you.
Whoa, what did I do?
Carter entered the race, and he's pulling up quick.
See, the reason that Carter can get it so fast and build those points up is you're having fun being a hater and being sick and wilding out, as to where I'm just disgusting, and these two, they deny everything that they do. He denies hating, he denies lying, he does not like white women. Or he does not he does not like other white women. He doesn't like anything but white women. He's a fucking liar.
Come out. I feel like it's not because I don't
This
lie
nigga
about
Tyler
things.
These are
learned
not lies
hate-
propagated by the state, Tyler.
no,
You
and the
can't
crazy
sit
part
here
is-
doing this.
overly exaggerated.
Tyler's also a
Thus makes
gaslighter.
it a lie.
Tyler's a gaslighter because he learned I feel statements to make it seem like he's not attacking us. But he's a fucking liar. These are not lies propagated by the
Time out.
state.
Time out. I say I feel because like I don't want this to sound like I'm just
He said, I don't want to hate right now.
no.
I'ma
It's
catch
not about
I can't
hate.
hate on camera while
It's
defending
not
myself.
hate.
Watch this. Hollywood Bleeding.
It's a bad album.
What
It's a really bad album.
What
See,
album?
watch. No, he's Hollywood,
Hollywood
Bleeding.
Bleeding
Now
by
watch.
Post Malone.
He's about to.
Really bad album.
See, watch. No, he's about to go on a tangent. Literally, just
No,
don't
I'm
talk.
not.
I was gonna say
Like-
if you just stop talking, he's gonna start talking about the album.
That's crazy.
You know, it's like I was gonna let him get it off and just say like bad album, you know, because that's not explicitly hating to say an album's bad. Because if it's a bad album, it's a bad album. And then you saw how he just kept saying it's really bad album, He said it like 6 times. He had to make sure you knew. Look at smiling.
It wasn't good, and I don't want because I'll say this: there are friends of mine who are very big Posty fans. They love him to death. Don't think he can do no wrong, and they swear by that album. It's like I can't let you get that off. Like that.
I
wasn't
told
bad.
you if we stopped talking, he was gonna go on a tangent. And then
It's
he
not
lied.
a tangent.
He said,
It's
he
not
said
a
no, I'm
tangent.
not. No, I'm not.
It's not a tangent. See, everybody think they know what I'm going to do, but they don't know what I'm going to do.
You just did it.
No,
Like, but word for word.
Do you hate when people do that, Tyler?
Huh?
Don't you hate when people do that?
Yeah. It's like, okay, listen, I don't.
The amount of times Tyler has said to our face, looked us dead in the eyes and said, I'm not a hater. You guys just make shit up. And then within the next 5 minutes, we'll start a sentence with, you know, I really fucking hate something. The amount of times, like how many episodes have we talked about this?
Listen.
And Bowling Green, Carter, remember we were sitting on the
Yes,
bed.
right.
He was,
How am I a hater? How?
And then
How?
no one
I ain't
said
gonna fuck with
shit.
you, I ain't gonna fuck with you. All right, bet.
Listen.
See, I hate when I hate niggas. That's what I'm saying.
Listen. And that's why in Bowling Green, it's only. This is how I know
That's
these are
cemented.
lies. This is how I know these are lies or just fully exaggerated beyond belief. I met a person who ain't know none of you, and me and her talked, kicked it,
Hey, I hate
and she
her.
was like, and she was like, "You're a really nice person. You're a great person to be around." And when I go out to bars and I just kick it with other people that I don't know, they're like, "You're a really nice guy."
They don't know you yet. You're a hater.
And they really be there like, yeah, you're a nice person, blah, blah, blah. And they talk to me.
yeah, you know
Y'all
what's-
just think I'm a hater.
You're proving our point. You're saying, yeah, when I go out and I meet people that don't really know the real me, they lie to me, and I love it.
No. They don't know my friends.
Yeah,
No, that's the
stop
thing.
being mean to
That's the thing.
Ty.
They don't know my friends. And then, so there's not this lie built into them that I'm a hater.
She called me a sweetheart too. She's never listened to this podcast, so she'd know that I shouldn't be around people.
I
And Xavier should be low-key chained up and
Lock him up now.
thrown up under the
Today.
Impel down.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wow.
I think
Y'all gonna put me in impale down?
He needs the electric chair
Whoosh.
Give Xavier a muzzle and a straight jacket.
at all times.
Like
so.
Dofi.
Yes.
Whenever I haven't talked to Carter in a while, if we go like a week without talking, I'll call him and tell him the horrendous shit that I've been thinking or saying to other people.
You just gotta get it off your chest.
Yeah, like I need he's my outlet.
And you don't need him. You need a confession booth.
He is my confession booth because he'll just say one of three things. He'll either say goodbye, he'll say sick nigga, or he'll say electric chair. And if it's really bad, lethal injection.
Lethal
If it's
injection.
really bad, lethal injection.
I think.
Would you rather be lethally injected
I'd
or
rather
electric
be
chair?
shot in the head. Stop euthanizing people like that. They act like it's humane. You strap them down and press multiple needles in their body to make it shut down slowly. Just shoot them in the head. Or hang them and like break their neck like they used to do back in the day. That is the most humane way.
No,
it's just quick
not.
and easy.
No, it's not.
You'd rather be strapped down to a chair with a glass pane there while people watch you get euthanized like a dog? You're telling me that's humane?
I don't think sitting there and being like, "Oh, we're going to shoot you." First off, depending on where they shoot you, it may not be quick and easy.
Elephant
You may
rifle to
Bring
the head.
back the guillotine.
That's very inhumane.
That's worse. You're sitting there and
But
Because your brain is still like moving and like working, and it's confused because it still has some oxygen.
Facts.
Like literally, someone got their head cut off, and their head was like it was sitting there like the neck part down, so like they could see, he was blinking and mouthing words, and he was going air, because he couldn't breathe, and his body was confused.
If you cut your head off, your brain still works for like a couple like minutes or some shit like that.
what ain't gonna happen to me?
And that's the thing about hanging. If you hang somebody,
Oh, I thought you said hating.
I thought you said that. I thought it was like, I was like, what the?
And that's the thing about hating.
if you hang
Tyler
somebody,
gonna hate a nigga.
it
to
may
death.
not. The hanging may not be a clean snap to where you break their neck. They may just be sitting there.
Not if you push them off not if you put them off of a what you call it. You know the niggas
Gallows?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about the gallows, but you know how niggas bungee jump? Nigga do that, but tie it around their neck. They shit gonna come clean off that.
Hanging.
Just like that. It's gonna sound like that too.
Well, yeah, their head's just gonna come off. That's the same as just being decapitated.
No, because the force from your neck breaking and like the sudden stop is gonna knock you out. Your brain won't ever. It won't know what's going on.
Bro, I don't think
Bro,
it's
just
like,
tie bombs to these niggas and throw them out of airplanes and blow them up midair. Do some cool shit at least if you're gonna be inhumane about it. Don't just.
See, bring it back to the public square. Make it happen way less often.
You know what
Way
you
Stone
should
to
do?
death?
Only the I wouldn't say stone to
If
death,
you're-
but that's like, yeah, if you could pay, like, buy a few rocks.
If you're on death row
you
and
tax that.
you do some grimy shit, right? They should put you in an octagon, and they should pick the 3 strongest family members from the victim's family, and they just gotta jump that nigga to death. And if he wins,
he's supposed
out.
to live. Like,
Yeah, he got it. Nigga, if 3 of y'all get knocked out,
he's supposed to get his shit off anyway. So I mean, like,
Can you imagine somebody did one of the most heinous shit that they could do and killed your
This is
family
trial
member,
by combat
and then
in Game of
you
Thrones.
and 2 of your other family members, all of you are already grieving, affected, you
Mad.
lost a loved
Like,
one.
oh, I'll
you're
kill that
mad,
nigga if I ever see him.
everything. And then he works you. Could
he's
you
supposed to be a
imagine?
free man. I mean, we're being
I'm killing myself at that point. Shouldn't have lost. What is the scoreboard? How many family members is he up?
up the ski.
it look like it's 6-24.
Check this go.
I'm not gonna lie. That's 100% wild.
Hey,
Wow.
if that nigga knocked out 2 of your family members and he looking at you bobbing and weaving, he go, I'm going for the shutout. What you doing? You running? You getting out the cage?
No, I'm not getting out the cage.
Nah, I have to fight it.
The mystery mouse Cthulhu will help us later.
No, for that type of shit though, for like death penalties and shit, I really have no opinion. I don't even know why I said
They should
that.
put a grenade. They should put a grenade in a nigga's mouth and pull the pin.
No, that's tough.
That's a little much.
I think you should just like
He instantly gonna die. He don't got no
just give him
head.
hella drugs and just watch him.
Like give him heroin.
Yeah, but like a very dangerous amount.
So like
Smacking with some fetty?
Yes.
that'd be funny.
That's
Because
like
imagine.
murders.
Maybe he'll have like
That's
a
the
good
same
ass
thing
high
as
before he dies.
euthanization.
Yeah, but it's funny.
You might as well just keep doing what you're doing.
But it's funny and it solves the fentanyl crisis. The government could buy it all
Doesn't
and they
it?
use it to execute people.
Yeah, that, actually,
There's
wow.
not that many
You can solve,
executions
like-
that go off.
Yeah, that's the problem. You could do it. Now hold on. If they took a whole bunch of death row inmates and like put them in like an Auschwitz style chamber, would people be mad?
Yes. What are you talking about?
It's so
I
effective.
mean, if you're gonna
though.
kill him anyway, I mean,
it's so effective.
No.
they might as well get some work done.
It's
before
bad
they get out of here.
optics.
Is it because of what Hitler did?
Yes.
Yes.
It's real bad optics.
But
Nobody's
like-
gonna let you get that
But like
off.
serial killers, Jews, like one
Yo!
of those groups deserves.
Hey,
no,
big-
whoa, no, that's
big
not what I'm saying.
homies.
No, I'm saying one of those groups deserves to be executed.
You're
It's
walking
not
on
the
thin
Jews.
ice right now.
It's not the
He's
Jews.
dancing
This
on
is not
I
getting,
did say that very
this
poorly.
episode
Yeah,
is not getting
No,
monetized.
I
Yeah,
said
clip
that
that.
poorly.
Clip that.
I said that very poorly. I was
Hey, I
saying
bet
like
you post this on TikTok, it blows though.
I bet you if I post this on TikTok, it gets taken down. TikTok hates me. That literally don't let my shit go up. If it's a clip where I'm talking, it's not on our TikTok,
Why?
which tells me something
He
about
says-
myself now that
he
I
says a lot of swear words.
You gotta bleep them out. You gotta have a little beep.
All I'm
We
saying
don't
is
know
if
how
you
to do
take
all that.
all the death row inmates, you just put them
In a
in a
labor
chamber,
camp?
dude.
Tournament style, make them all fight each other.
Yeah, low key, give them all like sticks.
Nah, just knucks.
Bear nuts.
Give one of them a knife.
No.
It'd be funny
Why?
because they'd have to jump the one with the knife. He's not ever gonna get to use it.
And then another guy's gonna have a knife, and then they're gonna jump him. It's just a series of jumpings, and you're not gonna. It just prolongs the inevitable winner.
Yeah.
And then you're just getting people stabbed, and it's like we need the
Imagine how much money.
Either everybody's got to have a sword, or nobody gets weapons.
Can we make these niggas fight lions again?
Imagine they do that.
How much
and
money
then
a lion is?
It's pay per view.
That's the government.
And
They could just tell one of the zoos, yo, I'm about to throw you a rack. A couple racks. Give me that lion.
You
Or
know
I'll shut you
know how
down.
mad I'd be
Oh, I'll shut you down.
if somebody killed my family member, and then I watched them kill a lion. I'd be sick.
Then and then he'd be like, he could legit look at you and be like, hey, bro, see, no hard feelings. Like, what? That nigga couldn't have done anything. I just murdered a lion. Like, he was wrong place, wrong time. Sorry.
Wrong place.
No.
No. No.
That's terrible. So time out. So is this like a whole trial by combat? Like if you win, you're innocent, or is it like you just don't die, but you still serve the time?
No, it'd be like gladiators. They put you back in your chamber, and then you fight to your reward is that you get to eat that day.
You stay alive as long as you keep winning.
That's wild crazy. Wild crazy.
We talked about this before, and we said like after like you win like 500,000 matches, you're allowed to be free, and then they die by then.
Yeah,
Man,
if you
this
can
new
win like
fighting-
if you can win like
how many matches you gotta fight in like a year to reach 500,000?
This is like UFC is fight week. We gotta have every Saturday night live from Rome.
Y'all different.
Live from Rome. You know how much money
you can make.
you can make off that?
A
That's
lot.
of
There's
money.
some sick niggas.
I would go.
There are a lot of nasty
Yeah.
human beings are really disgusting.
For the beginning
Yeah.
of time, bro. Shit's been tough.
Y'all different. Y'all
I
wild.
think we should just blow them all up.
No, I
You know
don't
what we
think-
could do, which would be funny? So if we put them all on like a wooden raft, we gave them like spears, and we sent the raft to like an indigenous island and watched them fight the natives.
What if they work the natives?
They're probably gonna work the
mud
natives.
people?
I don't think that they're working the natives.
I think they're working the natives.
They don't know how to use
mud
spears.
people.
Aren't they called mud people or am I tripping?
That's a racial slur.
I don't think you can call them
really?
mud people.
Yeah, mud people is
Wait,
like
what are the people
calling black
that live
folks
in like the island?
indigenous, nigga.
Oh. Sorry.
He called them mud people.
I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
This episode is canned.
Aren't we all getting canceled though? Like,
No.
Is there any bad publicity?
Yeah, there is.
Bound
There
to
actually is.
falling in love. We all about to get the Kanye treatment.
Oh, that's
You
terrible.
might with what you
I
said
didn't
earlier.
mean I fuck with
Yeah.
Jews.
What?
I do fuck with Jews. I had a Jewish coworker named Nick. Me and him are tight.
just like you sound just like.
He said, "Yeah, I can't be racist. My friend's black."
They be getting it off.
my friends have.
We be letting Phil say the N word, but I can't. No.
Listen, it's been.
I'm about to start exposing niggas' secrets. Carter puts mirrors on the bottom of his shoe when he goes ballroom dancing.
What?
So he can look up
You
skirt.
looking up skirts?
See, I didn't even know what that did. So how would I do it?
See, look at him
You're
playing dumb.
playing a good defense right now.
That's crazy.
He said, "I didn't know what that did, but now that I do."
So,
Still having technical difficulties.
so I have a question. What is the best, like, out of like the shows like Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, iCarly, Drake and Josh? What show like that has the best like opening intro?
Drake and Josh. I never thought that. Come on.
I think Victorious has the greatest like song intro.
It's not Victorious.
I think it's Victorious.
I can see why Victorious is ranked so high. It's one of those. It's kind of like it's fraudulent though. I'd put Victorious.
How's it fraudulent?
I'd put Victorious. Here I am. That shit sound like a pop. I don't like that.
It is a pop song.
I don't like that. I think Victorious is ranked for the way TCU was ranked for, where it gets blown out and it gets too much credit.
All right, you know what I'm putting over Victorious? The Zoe 101 theme song.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I know you see me standing there.
I think
Do I look good?
I say Zach and
today?
Cody. Zach and Cody. I would honestly, I would say Hannah Montana. I think Hannah Montana probably has one of the greatest.
How did that one go?
I can't think of it right now. Blinking. But
This nigga gonna rank something. Don't even know
hey,
what it sounds
don't
like.
worry about me.
Are we talking strictly like Disney, Nickelodeon kind of sitcoms, or are we just opening up to any kind of just family sitcom?
I think you gotta stay mixed.
I think.
Because it's different.
I'd say yeah. I don't want to go bring in like Family Matters or anything like that.
Because I wasn't just thinking about that. I was gonna say sleeper cut. Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh,
That's fair.
Chris, how'd that
Great.
go, bro?
Here we go.
Um,
Oh, make it funky now.
I'll say this though. Honestly, one of the best like show-in songs that I've heard from like those two, like from like the Disney Nick like live action sitcom shows, easily from Victorious, and it was when they were on the party bus, and they're on a party bus, and they're in like the bus driver was like a former rapper in the 90s.
Oh yeah, and they sang his
Five fingers to the face. Listen, that's where I sat down like. Everyone on this cast is extremely talented because they all sing and they're not bad at it. Even Robbie's goofy ass.
You know
Best
who's better?
nigga.
Little. You
Little
remember
Little.
Retain a Baby?
Retain a baby.
No.
Retain a baby.
I require that wire.
What? Who's that?
Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh no, I don't remember.
Yes. No, that shit was great. I'm glad you remember it.
Did y'all niggas watch Kicking It?
Yes.
A little
The
bit.
karate niggas with the falafel shop?
There's no way I can make it without.
Yeah. Kicking It
No,
with
that's
bro.
what's in the alley. I'm tripping.
Oh no, yeah.
But I
Kicking
remember,
It.
like, no matter how much I jump, kick punches, not as cool as Kicking
Austin Alley was cool. Austin and Alley was just a stretched out version of Teen Beach Movie.
Yeah.
I say Austin Alley is legit. He's trying to come up. He's coming up. He gets there, and then he leaves it all behind to be with the girl that he loved.
Yeah, wasn't he a local rapper?
He wasn't a rapper.
Like a local singer.
He was like a singer.
Was he famous as shit?
I don't think he was. I think maybe
I thought he was. I thought he was like
Was he?
really famous.
at the beginning of the show.
No, he builds it up.
Yeah.
Because Allie's his songwriter. And that's how they're falling in love.
Yeah.
Because like they're like writing back and forth to each other. Because like she plays his pianos and shit and writes his like music.
All right. Speaking of, go ahead.
No.
All right. Speaking of Teen Beach Movie, as we say that, and playing the piano, do you guys
Lemon
remember the clip
head
in the Teen
mouth.
Beach Movie when the girl's
Lemonade
playing the piano and she's doing all like the spin around, hitting the double keyboards,
Yeah.
and it sounds like the LeBron like clown beats
Yeah.
on Twitter.
I feel like
Bad movie.
the best musical movie that I've watched is hands down Lemonade Mouth.
You're one of the cult fans.
Lemonade Mouth
Lemonade Mouth
is
was cool,
amazing.
and it was just a sexual awakening for the 14 through 16 year olds who watched it because of the girl who played Velma in the same.
What
Disney
girl?
school. The bassist. She was Velma in like the remake to Scooby Doo.
Girl?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not why. Because the music in Lemonade
It's alright.
It's amazing.
It's cool for real.
It's not.
The goth girls from Scooby Doo made better music than them.
The Hex Girl.
The Hex Girls are
the
different.
Hex
You
Girls
can't
are
compare
great.
that.
Yes,
That's
I
not
can.
uncomparable.
What was the movie? I'm pretty sure it had the kid from Everybody Hates Chris in it, and he was like the rapper in high
Let It
school.
Shine.
Oh, Let It Shine was a great movie.
I hated that movie.
He said
I hated that movie.
He's
I
the duck
really-
without the waddle. I think you should skedaddle.
I really did not like that movie. Like
bad.
it was
The
so
best
bad.
bar I ever heard all time was in that. He said, "I might be a busboy, but you just got served."
He said, you didn't got I saw you last week, driving
In a taxi cab. Take back your couple dollars as a tip.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't let that slide. Not that one. Not that one.
Let it shine.
No.
This melody.
Who is that DJing like that?
Oh my god, that's so nasty.
Can we talk about like DJ tags? Nigga, when I'm listening to 107.9 at night, I love that there's no commercials. But I don't want to hear, who is that DJing like that? When you're playing like the same songs that are on during the daytime. You're not doing anything. Stop that. Stop DJ tagging shit that you didn't do. And it would be one thing if you were the producer and DJing and you're just playing all the songs you produced. Nigga, you were Earl. You were a nigga named Earl at 107 station at 12 at night. Nigga, I'm trying to leave the club in peace. Play some shit I want to listen to. God damn. Stop with the...
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that DJ?
And then I'd really be thinking, like, no, who is that DJ? Like, who is that? Because I need smoke.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was growing up, what we would typically do is we would like just have we just have the radio going like in the background instead of like watching TV. We just have the radio going, and there are so many nights to where he would legit just cut up. He just cut up a song. He cut up a song. It was like the first song was great, loving it, into it. Then he cut it up with some bullshit, and I'm just like, come on, you was doing a good job. Why you go ahead and do that?
Do a mashup that don't mix.
Bro, yeah, DJs. How do all DJs fuck up like that? All of them.
They shitty. I'm not gonna fake. One night we went into the Wild Goose because my boy Brian had popped out, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. And he like met everyone we were with, and he was like, yeah, no, like I work at the Goose. So we went there. It was a Friday night, and he bought all of his shots. And Tyler is just geared in, and I'm like, what? And he's like, listen to the DJ, and we're listening to the music that they're playing at the Wild Goose, and the Wild Goose DJ was low key better than the ones at 99 at Valentine, and it was the Wild Goose. I was so confused.
He was playing some bangers.
He was spinning.
Hey, what is it? He spun like it's like there are predictable like all right like going from Sir Mix-a-Lot to Anaconda, like that's understandable. Like that's not that big of a thing.
That's basic.
Yeah,
that's what you learn when you go to DJ school.
Ain't that DJ 101?
Yeah.
And you can mix the sample with mix the song that was sampled with the song with that song. Amazing, good job. But some DJs don't do that good. Some DJs are just bad with it. But you know,
shout out Trey Smith.
Trey Smith on the beat.
What would y'all DJ tag be? Like, if you could create a DJ tag, like, what does it sound like?
You know,
it'd be the sound of a car crash.
So
just like,
huh?
Oh my God, DJ Double C, we know.
And
that nigga asked for. Oh my God.
you know, like,
What's your tag?
You know, like the producer tag, like holiday season.
Yeah.
My shit would be Double C. It's like that.
You're gonna have the C's be like C.
Double C, yeah.
It gotta be something amazing.
Tyler,
Phil,
what would your DJ tag be? Because I wouldn't say anything for mine. It would just be like a sound. Yeah, like something that doesn't fit.
No, Tyler was have to be like Captain Yak, like something wild.
hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I would have.
We gotta be like Captain Yak.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna hold you, Captain Yak.
Why Yak doing that? Something like that. I think
doing that?
I like that one. I like that one. That's the one. That's the one right there. That's the one right there.
We're gonna leave the studio today and Tyler gonna be like, hey, can we go to Best Buy? I'm trying to get some turntables.
Yeah. Jesus. If I feel like I watched Juice, and Juice made me want to become a DJ.
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched Belly. Made me want to become a crack dealer.
You say what?
Belly.
I was about to say that.
That movie did make me want to become a crack dealer. Bro, whenever I'm so corny, I'm such a corny nigga that I'll watch a movie and I'll get influenced to do something. I remember like the second time I ever watched Rocky, I went and bought a gym membership.
Yeah.
Them niggas stole my $10 because I went like 3 times.
Let's talk about
What's
All
up?
right.
Because I haven't talked to you all about this since the day greatness happened. What month was it? Don't even matter what month. Album of the year.
Oh my God, we're not talking about A
It's
Boogie.
not.
Is it? That was December.
That was December. I haven't had a chance to talk to y'all about this album.
Good.
Solid album, not top 5
Not even close.
of the year.
Not even close. Not even close.
Oh yeah.
Captain Yak, talk to me, man.
I'll say this. I don't think it's top 5 of the year because there's a lot of good albums this year, like especially
You
rap
thought he was
albums.
going. You thought he was going. You thought he was going to do something, didn't
He
you?
was gonna lie for you?
Yeah, it be your own niggas, don't it? It be your own niggas.
No. Because listen, I'm trying to think.
Boogington dropped the greatest album of 2022.
No, he did not.
No.
Whatever his name is.
Nigga, you know who had a better
Name
album than
another
A
name.
Boogie? You know who had a better album than A Boogie? Fucking Saba had a better album than A Boogie. Westside Boogie had a better album than A Boogie. Oh yeah, he's smoking cock.
Hey, Boogie.
That nigga just rolled up a
Artist.
3.5 a dick.
Artist.
Nigga sparked the wood of penis.
New York, the Bronx, stand up.
That nigga just took a bong
I would just
rip
say-
of pee.
I'll just say the one.
With the hoodie.
I would say I really do love Take Shots off the album,
I've
and
grown to like it.
it's so great.
Hey, but where's
It's
Aubrey
such a
come?
vibe.
Where does the boy come in
Go
on this
back-
conversation?
No.
Where does the boy come in?
This ain't Aubrey's turn right now.
Don't ever disrespect my nigga Bree again.
Go back. and listen
Hold on,
to-
what did he just
Also,
say?
He also did not have a top 5 project.
Go back.
That's
to,
cap.
Go back to the album and listen to Friends with Benefits.
I've listened to the album.
February. Damn homie.
I've been preparing for this
Emotions.
moment. I dug a trench just for this. I listened to the album.
Go back and listen to those 4 songs and tell me it's like top 10.
Time out. Go back because you said that Drake didn't have a top 5 album that year.
I don't think so. I think it's top 10. I think it's like it's on the cusp of being top 5, but it just gets
Her loss
It's a
is
good album.
her
It's
loss
a
is
little,
top.
like on re-listens, I think it's a little more underwhelming than when it first came out. Good album, top 10, but I put it at like 6.
That's a good 3 right there. That's a
We're just gonna let
three,
these
3 or
guys-
4.
Definitely not top 3.
Three-
If you
three
put
or
it top
4.
5, I'm not gonna be mad at you. But top 3, you're smoking dicks.
Listen, I love Benny, I love Conway, and I love Pusha, but I don't know.
Pusha who?
Pusha T.
King Push?
Yeah, I said Pusha. So calm down.
King Push.
You're really
This nigga called him King Push the other day. looked
Yeah,
at him,
I
said,
did.
I said, Tyler, who this? He said, King.
See, and then that's the moment you're like, I don't want them to get the satisfaction of me saying that because
before
Is that a form of hating?
That is a form of hating. That is stopping mid-sentence because you don't want someone to have the satisfaction of doing
because
That's a form of hating.
something. Nigga, that's his rightful title.
that's not his rightful title.
He is the true king of the North.
King Push the crap.
He's not even from the North. He's from
He
Virginia.
conquered it.
Conquered what?
The 6?
No, he didn't. What? That's wild.
If Pusha T started calling himself the 6 God, what would happen to the rap game?
I think Drake doesn't care, and I think that he's gonna get a bunch of like mini shots from a bunch of people from Toronto that he will never hear from.
Nobody listens to anybody from Toronto.
That's not true.
niggas
Parties from Toronto.
Party Next Door?
Yes.
People don't listen to Party Next
Canada
Door.
got some talent though.
I had to say what?
Got a lot of talent.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel Caesar.
do.
Daniel Caesar, I think, is from
Not a rapper,
Toronto.
though, but he's not a rapper. We're talking about rappers.
Ain't what's his name from Toronto? You talking about rappers? Whatever.
I didn't even know niggas in Toronto rapped. Tory Lane's out here carrying a gun.
Tory Lanez is a rapper.
He cool.
Drake not even from Toronto, bro.
He is though.
He's from Memphis.
He's not.
He was born in Toronto and he grew up in Memphis with his parents.
No, he.
I know
No,
everything
he's.
about that nigga, Tyler. Don't do that.
You know about him? You know anything about him?
Yeah.
Did he send the hit on X?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
He did.
Why? Why would he? He does. Why? What does that gain him? He gains nothing.
He's a mob boss.
Maybe I should do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10, do a 5, then it big.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys.
Maybe he'd
If
be
he,
alive.
if he would have held his tongue on that live, he would have been alive again. Like, come on.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, my issue with that whole thing of X means 10 in Roman numerals and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, if you think about it, he actually said 20. He started with 20. So 20 is XX or
20 is XX. He gonna bring that 20 down. He gonna do a 10.
So that's another X. That's 3 X's right there.
No.
Then another X.
He gonna break the 20 down and do a 10. That's your first X.
So
And then he's gonna do it again.
And he gonna do it.
And then that's 2 5s. That's the third X.
And but it's a 5 and a 5. So it's a V and a V, not a X and an
write
X.
2 V's in Roman numerals. It would be X. You wouldn't write XVV. You would write XX. So he wrote XXX.
I think
And
there
that nigga's
are
wordplay is crazy. He's
delusional.
the greatest wordsman of all time.
How Drake be in his wordplay, all time is
I just had to. Think about the tip. I was kidding.
best. You talking about the best wordplay of all time?
Cole.
You know who it is?
Cole.
Yeah.
The Prince of Mid.
The punch god.
The Punch God.
Who's that?
Baby Tron.
Oh.
Baby Tron.
I'm not gonna fake when that nigga said I got reached from the corner like KD, Baby Tron trying to own a team like Jay-Z, and he just kept going and go. I was like, what is that melody?
I'm trying to knock down the Prezi. Tron Wilkes Booth. Goated. Come on.
Hold on, I'm about to read Baby Tron bars. Can I do that? How much time?
No, we have 3 minutes. No, we're not reading
That's
babies.
sick.
Alright,
Next time.
We can do that
Next time.
episode. Before we leave, you got anything to plug, promote, anything, Carter?
No, I'm gonna use a scrub, bro.
Sweet.
No.
As long as you know.
Song dropped in 30 days. 30 in a month from now.
March, end of February, March, something like that. You know,
You
we
hear it in October.
Tyler
It's
got,
already in the computer.
Tyler got a feature on it. Make
But
sure you
yeah,
check that
song
out.
30 days from now, I got a little something in between there. I got music videos.
Carter, why didn't you use the bars I sent you? I sent you bars on Snapchat.
Were they good?
I remember I liked it, I think.
You liked it because you didn't want to hurt his feelings, or because you actually liked it?
No, I gotta see him again, bro.
So yeah, they weren't memorable bars.
I think no, are they saying in the chat?
I think they is. How does it?
We gonna catch you niggas next time. Happy birthday, Tyler. Shout out OBP. Follow us on our socials, or I'm gonna leave poop on your doorstep in a bag and light it on fire. Bye.
That's crazy. Bye.